It's Happy Friday again. So I'm going to do the live today. We had Lisanne this week. We had Annette Green this week. It was fantastic. So thank you, of course, to both of them. And now I'm going to work with the new spotlight items, which is, so code is Spotlight 15, and it's the Mystical Winter from Ilse and Charlene. And I'm going to combine that with the mason jar. And it's, you know, I had a live in mind, and then I was so excited, so I finished the whole project already. So I'm going to do another one today, which is also going to be fun, I think. So I'm going to make a small mason jar. But before I forget, winner of the $50 gift certificate is Carol Main. Carol Main, congratulations, Carol. And if you like, comment and share, you make a chance to win another $50 gift certificate. And so code is Spotlight 15. And then and that's for the winter collection from the Mystical Winter collection from Ilse and Charlene. And normally that ends on Tuesday, but we have a bonus. We are extending it to Wednesday because Monday I will do the live, but Wednesday Charlene will be here. So that is super exciting. But she will be here at 12:30, so 8:30 in the Netherlands. So Charlene, designer of the line, together with Ilse, she will do the live on Wednesday. So we extended the sale till Wednesday, Spotlight 15. So you can, you know, she might inspire you for something as well. So, so that is July the 21st. So I would say, let's turn the camera around and let's get started with this fun project. So let me find myself first before I go on. There it is, so I can see the comments. Okay, there you are. Yeah, it's going to be I think it's going to be a very fun one. So for this one, and first of all, I have to say, my home country in the Netherlands is in a lot of water trouble at the moment. So for the people that are in the south, and of course you have trouble with the water, you know, I'm sorry, and I hope it will all work out, or that you're high and dry somewhere, but it's not, you know, it's not good. We are very, you know, we are below sea level, but this actually has to do with just an enormous amount of rain that's falling. So yeah, and of course, yeah, the people in California that have fires, you know, it's nature is doing its thing. Yeah, roasting in Alberta, I know. My sister in Calgary, Tony, son-in-law in Banff, they have like lots and lots of smoke, so sun hardly can come through. So it's there's something going on in a lot of different places. Yeah, Tracy, it's bad in Europe well, it's the Netherlands, Belgium, Luxembourg a little bit, I hear, and Germany is very hard hit as well. So it's yeah, not good. Yeah. So but to set our mind on something else, we're going to make a small mason jar, and then using the collection from Ilse and Charlene. First of all, the paper. Well, you see the mason. Oh, let me get a regular size mason jar here. I actually have the project. I saw some Crafters Home stores here already. We did a Crafters Home class, which was so inspiring. And I have to say, people are still posting there, and it's really, really good to see. And one of the ladies, and I had this in my mind, but she was quicker than I was, because we did not do this in class. So I think Lisa Lacroix was the first one that showed this in the group. She made a smaller mason jar. So that's what I'm going to do as well, you see. So I'm going to make it shorter. And yeah, and then in combination with the collection from Ilse and Charlene. And I have to say, that paper, the Mystical Winter, if you don't have that yet, the Mystical Winter, yeah, you love the small mason jar. Yeah, it's, you know, it's super cute. And I'm going to give you the sizes as well. I think we're actually at 4 1/4 for this one, probably. But I'll show it to you. But I had so much fun creating this. I had to, yeah, Tracy, I really enjoyed the class. Thank you. And I really enjoyed creating this. It was kind of, you know, I had to think and how I'm going to do it. And because the mason jar is not perfectly straight on both sides. So, but I'll show you. So I'm going to do the whole process. And I actually prepped 2 pieces. So I thought if I mess up one, I have another one ready to go. So that's what we're going to do. And the paper I used here, and if I say that the Mystical Winter is one of my favorite paper pads, I am not lying. because this is just gorgeous. And I'm going to do a quick flip through, but I did that already, of course, when this was released. But it's such a gorgeous, gorgeous paper pad. It's absolutely stunning, 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 stunning. And I know I probably repeat myself, but I cannot say anything else that I really think this is so beautiful. And all the layers that were going in this, it's just a gorgeous, gorgeous collection. And you get 15% discount right now. And of course, stores, your favorite stores might have that in stock as well. But it's just a gorgeous paper. And what Ilse and Charlene do all the time, they don't repeat a page. So this pattern is repeated, but not with the same background, not with the same on the other side. So let me find that page for you. And that's what they do with all the paper pad. I know we had one glitch in one paper pad. I don't even know in which one it was anymore. Wait, I know I've seen this one already. Oh yeah, here, you see. This one, and if I turn it around, they should both have a different background. You see? So that's what they do. And that is just, I think that is just, fabulous. So a gorgeous, gorgeous paper pad. So that is the Mystical Winter. And yeah, so get your hands on it, because we don't reprint paper. So most of the time, we actually did one paper pad from Ilse and Charlene. We did it, and with the book now as well. So, but normally we don't. But so I'm going to create this one, but different. So that stamp is actually from Ilse and Charlene from the Mystical Winter set, the bird. And then the little cluster here that you see, and the little bow, that's also from the collection. And that's what Ilse and Charlene, those designs are, you can use that on anything. So you can, of course, use it in your journal. But you see those little branches? It just looks like little dice. But when you cut this, it is so gorgeous. And so I used 3 here just to make that little cluster. And of course, you've seen my journal. This is the one I worked on like for last year, for last winter. And I thoroughly enjoy working in this one. And you see, I always keep space for pictures, because I'm not the person that, it's not one winter, it's not one year. This will have different pictures from this year, because I honestly don't mind when or which year or whatever. I just like to, just like to work with it. We did a shaker. So a lot of these items, or these, what I created here, you can already find online, because that will be one of my lives already. You see, I had James here in the winter. One of your Z's designs. Here you see the house. So there's just, there's so much fun just to create. And I love these colors. So I love these colors of the journal for the winter. There might be something coming with this color combination in not too long as a special from Ilse and Charlene. So that will come. And then, of course, I got this one. So I actually started another one in this one. You see, I just love creating with it. I don't know, it's just fun. I love making the pages, and as you can see, there's space enough here to fill. This is just kind of a start. This was actually in Amsterdam just before the corona started. Just play. How is James? James is doing great, Judy. James is doing great. He is, we actually have the kids at home now. We're actually camping literally just outside of next to the garage. And the kids love it, but we have 2 kids now. So James is not there. Or Sammy, we have 2 now, eh? So, so that's, I'm going to cut the jar. But you see this one, I loved, like this page was for the shaker. You see this one with the little trees that I'm going to use. Probably going to use the snowflakes. Then we had the borders. These florals, I used a ton. A little, like a pocket there. And then here the cinnamon. Then we had the stamps. So there is so much. And then with this one, with the long one that I just showed you, that one actually comes with the back side with the numbers and the tag here. And the tag by itself, you see, is so gorgeous. I was thinking to do embroidery on this one. I know Ilse herself does a lot of embroidery, but I know she's putting the kids to bed right now. So yeah, it's nice to have them. Yeah, it is nice, Belinda. We're having a great time. Yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to put my stuff away and I'm going to go through the process of die cutting that jar. And so basically what I need for that is these two. And then I already cut the lids because I thought this one I'm going to do with silver and white. So that's going to look different. And so I cut basically two pieces of, I did 4.5 by 5 3/4. So it's a little bit bigger, but as you can see, you cut off a little bit. So I'm pretty sure this is an A2 size card. Do I have an A2 size card here? That is, well, I'm pretty sure it fits a regular size envelope now, because I don't think I have a card here. That is, no, but this is 4.5 by 5 3/4. So you can see already if this fits. So I definitely have a quarter less here. So, and a quarter here. So this is now a regular A2 size card. Do I have a card here? I always want to measure, but I'm pretty sure that's correct. Or let me just, I'm going to trim this one down just to see. I'll do that later. That's fine. But I'm pretty sure I'm good. Okay, so I'm going to use this one, because I thought this one with the blue kind of icy feeling. And I'm going to put this away. And I'm going to get my die cutting machine. So basically what you need to watch, and I actually zoomed in on the because there were two ladies in the group that already did this, because it's harder to line it up. Normally when you have you see me doing that, making things shorter, and because this is not perfectly even, it's harder to kind of fit the stitching exactly where it needs to be. But I'll show you that when I go. So I am going to take my die cutting machine here. Then what I'm going to, and I glue two pieces together, because otherwise you can imagine if you do not cut the full jar, it's hard to make it exactly the same. So what I did, I just glued the two pieces together and it will cut through that for sure. So do I see? Okay, yeah, made it in a regular envelope. Belinda, I will cut a piece at the end, but I'm pretty sure it is. Little share arrow next to the reaction button. Oh, the share, yeah. You know, we're all confused. Yeah, you need to look at the left now. We're all confused by that star. By that star. But so what I'm going to do first, I'm going to put this one here. And I'm going to cut off the holes here. So that's why I didn't make it larger. So I'm going to put this here. And then I'm going to tape that down to make sure it stays in place. And that's even more important with the second part I'm doing. So I'm cutting through two layers at the same time. And what I do, I just go in, I make sure, I know I go in now, so I make sure I pass the lid for sure, and the part that has the curve in it. So I'm going like this, but I don't want to go all the way down, because I'm going to line up that bottom part. And you can actually, I did it two different ways, because I also went all the way through and then lined up only the bottom. But I'm going to see how this one turns out. You see, so now I cut this part, you see. So I'm now taking this off. It stays together. If it loosens, that's fine, because then I can easily put it back together. But I'm going to see if it still holds, because I also glued it. Yeah, you see, because I also glued it here. So the top part, you see, I put the papers together here and here. That's now, of course, cut off, but it's still connected here. And I could have done it here as well, but it's fine. Then I'm going to cut off these parts so that this is loose. So now I have my top. And you see right away it shifted. You see, I saw it shifted. So I'm just going to line this up again. Take a little piece of tape. And then, yeah, the collection, The Mystical Winter, really is a fantastic collection, I have to say. So now my next step is to cut the bottom part. So I'm going to line it up, you see, so here I need to kind of be around that part. So, and I now feel that it grips. So I feel that my stitching kind of grips in here. So I think I'm good now. And you feel that. So you feel when it's placed well. So now I'm going to kind of do an extra piece of tape. And now I'm going to turn it around to see if I'm correct. So I think, yeah, here it doesn't look, but that should be fine. But it will not be perfect. I'm just going to release it one more time. I want to make sure that I get it the best, because it's hard that you get the stitching where it needs to be. So I just want to feel this one more time, kind of think that I'm doing it correct. I feel it here now. Yeah, I think I'm correct. Yeah. And I might need to trim it a little bit, kind of correct it a little bit, but that's fine. But that's because the mason jar is not completely, I know it's not difficult, especially. So, and what I'm going to do now, I'm going to try to go in, but I'm not going to run it all the way through, because I kind of want to go as far as I think this is good enough. And now I'm going to see if I did it correct. And again, the stitching you might need to correct it a little bit with a scissor. Ooh, well, this actually worked out. On that side, it looks really, oh, I actually did it. I did it perfect. Yeah, Anna, you can laugh about it, but it's perfect. I'm amazed myself. Because with this one, I think I had to correct it a little bit. No, maybe it was in the inside. Maybe it was with the window here. But this is actually, the stitching works out perfect. So what you need to do is make sure that you feel the grip. You feel the grip of these stitching lines in the stitching that you already cut. So then what I'm going to do, I'm just going to use my scissor for that. I am going to, and of course you can use a cutter. I should do them separate. That's probably smarter. They're still connected here. But I'm just going to trim this, because that's, I think I can eyeball that, because you can kind of follow the stitching from the, like where you started. And of course you can make this into a page, because I think that's what Jessica did. So, because if you leave this will actually have 2 holes here. So like and then you can just use that. Now I'm going to trim this one. Okay, so this will be my back one, and this will be my front one. So I'm going to die cut a window into this one, and basically that's the same process, but I know for sure I had to correct this a little bit here, but you know, you hardly see it, but I know I had to do that. So now with this one, I'm just going to line it up in here, but you can see right away that you need to be careful that you don't go all the way through, because then you cut your jar. Okay, so this one, piece of tape here. Do I have another piece of tape here? Thank you, Diane. It's a thinking process. It's a thinking process. Thank you. Friday with, thank you, Natalie. That is so nice to say. Okay, so I leave it in. So first of all, I make sure it's in straight. So you cut kind of almost straight, because you don't want to put it in an angle. I try to keep it straight, because then it's just easier to line it up later. So this one, I'm basically only going in not further than this. So you kind of feel where you start, because that makes a sound. And now I'm pretty sure I'm in far enough. And of course, because you tape it, you can check that. You see, yeah, for sure. So now I'm going to take this off. And then I'm going to line up, you see, so now I cut this part already. For somebody, Facebook has turned off my notification for this live. Oh, okay. Refresh. When something goes wrong, refresh.
They're saying they didn't. People usually get a notification when the live starts.
Yeah.
And everyone's came late.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. So Facebook was annoying us. So if you missed the first part, of course, you can always watch back. So that's a good thing with Facebook, and sometimes they annoy us. Okay, so this again. So I kind of line this up. I think I'm good here. I could go a little bit, but again, I feel I feel that the stitching grips. So this does not move for me. So you make sure that you feel that stitching grip. Then you do the tape again. And now this one was off for me a little bit with my first cut. So I'm going to check where I am, like there. You can kind of see. So I need to go into till about here or something. And this took me a while because you need to think what you're doing. So I go in, pretty sure I'm there now. And of course, because you taped it, you can always watch back. Yeah. You see, and now I see on this side, I have a little, it's a little off, but I don't think I can avoid that. But it's also not a problem. If you want, you can cover it, but there we go. You see, so now I have, you see this side is perfect. This side is off a tiny bit. You see that little flutter here, but I just trimmed it off like this and you will not see anything from it anymore. So that was my little correction there. And then I could put this piece back in the background. I'm just going to see if I want to do that, but I don't know for sure. So that is the hardest part for this one. And I'm going to put my machine away. That move looks Debbie, it's only paper. No, it's not just paper, eh? It's beautiful paper. Oh, Jonah, yeah, you will love it. You will love it. Yeah. Hope my jets. For the, I don't know, Sarah. I don't know if you're waiting for Hochanda or the Craft Channel. If there are any people here that ordered from the Craft Channel, we had so much trouble. First us with customs, and then Hochanda with customs. The amount of codes that Joop had to send in. I think it's released now, but I don't even know for sure. It's been like a hassle. A hassle. Okay, so front, back. You see, I think I might like that. I'm going to see if I want to put this in the background, but I don't know for sure yet. What I want to do is, because then it's going to be a shaker like this, you see. I am going to cut this one out. I put tape on the back because I want to have that in the background. And I put tape in there because we're going to make it into a shaker. And because of that, I want to have it stuck down. I should use my tiny scissor, but for the tape, it's nice to use this. So I put double-sided adhesive on the back here. I'm wondering if I should go shopping for a little bit of netting now. Netting. Oh, I don't know what you mean, Sue. I probably missed something. And of course, with this scissor from Tim, it's, or Tonic Tim, you get a little edge, but it's cutting with tape on the back of paper. Actually, this scissor is pretty good. Oh, I might cut off my bow there. Then I'm just gluing it back on, that's fine. And I'm going to edge this, so this one has tape on the back, because otherwise my shaker material might, or if I will probably glue it on the background behind the I don't know yet. Because I don't know what I'm going to do. Kind of have an idea. But since I finished this already, I thought, oh, I'm going to do another one, and of course the houses, you know. But check out, if you check out the collection from Ilse and Charlene, and Ilse has a really nice, she built a really nice website already, and Anna has the link, so you can go there because there's information there, because they do a lot of classes. It is in Dutch, but I will, like the collections are there, and but at one point we will get them to do an English one as well. At one point we will. So now I need to make sure that I do not cut my little, I might hold it too much up, but I don't know. I need to see here. I probably need to edge that to kind of get rid of my, although you will not see it. But now, so this is all sticky, and I decided to use ice spruce because I want to edge everything a little bit. So I'm going to do that first. Thank you, Maurice. And you can watch back. So we made the mason jar smaller. So that's what we're doing here. Yeah, so Anna just put the link in from the website. Here you see, so that's the original size, and I'm just making a smaller one. Yeah, Diane, you're opening a little store there. I'm just etching this for, you know, if I'm going to use it. So the color I'm using here, what was it? Ice spruce. Then you can remind me of what else. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just play, yeah, that's what I say. Yeah, with ice spruce, Kristen, you probably heard that, but the comments are always a little bit behind. But look at that paper. Don't you love that? This will be a gorgeous paper for a snow globe as well. Ooh, this one. And then Josette's, well, the house is in here. Look at that as a snow globe. Oh, maybe I'm doing that. I'm doing this one upside down because this one is regular. I'm going to make this one into a snow globe, so upside down. Because it's kind of a wintry, yeah, the paper is gorgeous. So it's called Mystical Winter. And you get your 15% discount if you use code Spotlight15. And normally it ends on a Tuesday, but we're actually extending it till Wednesday, the 21st. Because Charlene will be doing the live, one of the designers of the line, on Wednesday. And then she will show you something in the art journal, I guess. So that's that. Then I'm going to etch this one as well. And with this one, I made a piece of white on the back, smooth white. So you can write on there and send it as a card. I don't think I need to etch the top because we're going to have a silver lid there. So now the next process, the shade. Oh, I'm going to etch this as well because my cut line needs to go. And I'm probably going to do something with the houses as well, or same here. I haven't used the paper. Oh, that's why, Kirsten, that's why a lot of people buy 2 pads or 2 books or 2. And that's with this paper. Honestly, that would be one of those that I would have trouble cutting it up if I wouldn't have known that I can just grab another one, because it's really a pretty paper. But you need to use it. That's, you know, honestly, you should use it because, you know, that's a shame. That's a shame. So that's etched now. That's done, and I might use the same color for the houses there, but I don't know yet. But you see, oh, star in the back, and then some shaker stuff. Ooh, fun. Fun, fun, fun. Next process is the shaker part. So I'm using a bag for that. So this is actually a size from a peel-off bag that I had. And I cut it already using the full mason jar. I use a full mason jar. I just need to see if that's hiding, if I didn't cut it too low. And what I did is with my other one, I'm just going to trim it here because I don't need the whole bag. So it will only be attached at the bottom, but now my question is, did I cut it too low? Yeah, you see this sticking out a bit, so I need to go a little bit lower, but I can do that. So, so this is the full size of the side here. And what I'm going to do, because otherwise it's harder for me to line up. Oh, you're heading to PayPaf Clubhouse tomorrow. That will be fun, Kristen. So I'm going to trim this one on the stitch line. So I make it a little bit smaller, because then it's just easier, and the stitch line is just inside the jar. And I'm going to do it all the way around, and I'm fine with, I know I'm fine with the bottom part then as well. Because that bottom part is actually connected, because that's part of the bag. But I need to make sure that my shaker, the bag is not. And again, this was something that I normally I always use acetate, but this is so easy. And I know Yona did. Yona, I did not have time to find my foam yet, but I know I have it. Because Yona did it with foam. She cut a whole mason jar with foam and then used that, because it looks so nice and rounded inside. But for this one, the back is good. You see, so I need to make sure that those ribbons here that doesn't show up. So this is good. So I know this will all fit. So now the only thing I need to do is kind of trim it here. I'm going to trim it here. And then I'm going to round my corners a bit. And then I have my shaker, kind of my shaker pouch there. But of course I need to close it. So I'm going to round this like that. And I'm going to round it here as well. And now I'm going to see if I don't mess up. I know, Belinda, and these are just the card bags, and you see, so I'm just measuring. No, I still need to trim a little bit off there. I see I'm a little bit too high. So I'm just going to go here and I'm going to trim off a little bit. Do we have any people here from the south? And if so, from the Netherlands, are you all okay? High and dry. Like Valkenburg is a really, really pretty town in the Netherlands. And it got a lot of damage. That's a very touristy, beautiful touristy town. Okay, so this is going there. Yes, this is correct. So, and I'm going to use the 3mm tape here. So first I'm going to close the bag, except for the top, of course. So I need to go around with my 3mm tape. And I'm using the 3mm because that's, I know for sure I'm safe with that one. Oh yes, but this paper, you know, yeah, it is so beautiful. Look at those colors. If you look at those colors, it's just so pretty. So, oh, this is hard to see. Does it work better if I put something underneath there? Let me find a piece of paper. I don't know if I see it better then. No, probably not. It's hard to see here on the, I need to, oh, I can take a little closer. I cannot see my bag. I'm probably going to just lift it up a bit. So in the corner, I'm going to go around. And then with little pieces, and then on the straight part I can just use a straight line, and I'm overlapping a little bit here. Sorry, I need to lift it up a bit, otherwise I cannot see. And then I have the small snowflakes, but I'm going to see, oh, do I want to put, oh, I want to put the star in there before I forget. I want to put that star in there, because otherwise, because I like to have that in my shaker bag. So here it is going to be like this. Then I'm going to take this off. See, because this is a sticker. I'll probably almost cut this through, but I think I'm fine. Otherwise I can line it up again, that's fine. You see, it's very fragile there. There we go. Okay. So I want to have this in. So this is going to go like that. Open the bag. And this is going to be in the middle. I'm going to kind of see the middle of my jar. This, you know, this, oh, my bow is even, it's disappearing here. I don't even need the bow, but I'm still leaving it there, but because it's hardly going to show. Okay, and then I'm going to cut it off here. And this one, I'll tell you, this will be really pretty even without anything. And just, oh, upside down, Els. Did anybody tell me already that I need to turn my bag around? Oh, I need to turn this like this because I will so forget that I was going to do a snow globe one. Like this. Oh, you see, now I already messed up that. Oh, I still have it. Do I still have it? I'm doing dumpster diving here, dumpster diving. Because I threw out the top and now, yeah, I got it. Because this is longer. Because I turn it around. Will that work? Will my bag work? Oh, I should have, you know what I should have done? Of course, I should have put my star upside down. Oh, man. No, can't do that anymore. Mess that one up, mess that one up. Okay, so I need to turn it around probably because my bag is, yeah. It's going to be a normal one. Going to be a normal one. But think about it that it could be a really nice snow globe as well. Anna, you should have told me. And and then I now lift this up, and now I know I need to put some glue, or am I fine? Yeah, here, I need to put some glue there. Yeah, I remembered you wanted to, yeah, but you know, the comments are always later, And then, so I'm going to do a normal one, but remember this could be a really nice, you see I tried to take that paper off, but this could be a really nice snow globe as well. But for now it's going to be that one. Okay, so I'm just going to keep doing my, that's when I'm, you know, I'm always changing my plans. And, oh, I need to tear this, and now I go straight. And of course I'm not closing the top, else remember that one, because it's very hard to see this back here. Because I'm going to do shaker like little snowflakes in there as well. So that one, and I'm going to start from this side. And I'm going to do some glitter in there. So this side, and I'm overlapping these first ones a little bit, because otherwise of course my glitter will run out of there. But that's just easy peasy. That part is easy peasy. And if I would think the snow globe part would be really easy as well, but I will make a snow globe the other way around then, or later. Okay, so that's, I'm going to take the tape off except the top part, because that part needs to stay open, because otherwise I cannot throw in anything anymore. So I'm taking off all these release sheets, and because I overlap the tape a little bit, it will close the back completely. Dumpster diving, I know. Dumpster diving. I actually took something out of the trash can at home, because Joep had some really nice corrugated cardstock from a box, and he threw it away. He said, no, 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 no. I need that, because the corrugated is really nice for the mason jar as well. For the, oh, I could have used that for the lids. I could have used that for the lids. Okay, that's... Here we are. So everything off except for the top. Make sure it's flat. There we go. And then I'm going to press this down to make sure it's closed well. And otherwise I still close it a little bit more when I'm putting the back in the jar. You see, so now, and I'm going to use the little snowflakes that actually come with the jar. I put, and I'm going to, or shall I just do glitter in this case? I have some gold, that one, because that colors nicely with this as well. I also have some coarse glitter, like, I don't know even what, it's so old. But I think these might be too much in there. So I did these in here. But with this one, because I have the star here, I want that star to shine. So I'm going to save these ones for a next one. And I'm just going to start with some of the... There's white in here and there's something, I don't know. It's super old. I think that's actually will do it. I don't even think I'm going to, because this will make the, I'm not even going to put these in, I think. See. Because I want to play with the houses and the tree, and it's going to be too much. No, not doing that. I'll take this off. Great to watch your live user, because still waiting. There's Dice here in the UK. Yeah, Lorraine, is it, Lorraine, are you like Hochanda or the craft store? Again, it's not Hochanda's fault. It's honestly not our fault as well. It's shipped right away. It just, customs has been, oh, tiny bit of gold maybe. Laura, sorry, who said that? Tiny bit, yeah, Belinda, it's done already. But I tell you, the shine from this is, there's all kind of stuff in there. But I could have done a little bit of gold as well. True. But I did not. Okay, so this is going to go in here now. Oh, that's going to be fun. But you can see already that this could just be like, it could just be a, like a shaker as well. And then if you put a greeting on there, that would be nice. So this one I'm going to do the 6 mil here around. So we do the same, a little piece on the corner. And Annika said yesterday, oh, when can I go to the studio as well? And she needs to come before she leaves. But she's just having such a great time at our own campground. So this one I'm just going to fold a little bit. I can actually fold it around the corner as well because the tape is thin. So you don't need to tear it if you don't want to. Because if you just fold it, I will do one tear here because now I'm really going around the corner. And then for the lid, I'm putting that not straight. You see, so now I can put this to front. Yeah, correct. And this one I'm just picking up there. So we did give now. So Facebook was late with announcing our live. They were sleeping at Facebook then. But again, that's the. It can be the changes at Facebook can be really annoying, but then we have this platform, so I think we should not complain because we are very happy with that. Okay, so well, the star is not straight perfectly. So this is now sticky. So now I'm going to put my bag on there. I need to watch that I have it down, that I don't see the crinkles there. Now, stuck my finger here. So that's that. And this is so much fun to do, to create, I have to say. So now I am going to put another layer of tape on here. I see I need to put a little piece there to make secure that part. And then of course I have the lids. So that lid is going on the other one. So I need to put tape here as well, because it's going to be silver. Or I can trim this off as well. Is that easier? It doesn't matter, because now I get a thicker lid at the top, because I'm going to cover all that with the silver cardstock. You see, so I need to do another layer of tape here because you're going to attach the jars now, and that's why in the beginning I cut them both at the same time, because Otherwise, this is you're never able to line this one up with this one, because it's not the original die that we're using here. Is Esther here as well? Esther, are you impressed with my making? This and a little piece here. And this one can go straight again. Oh, I go a little bit outside there. There we go. And I didn't need my second try, so that's nice. Kind of. Take the tape off. Oh, else sticky. I should take one of those small non-sticky sheets that I have here, because do I still have those? I think I might use them all for inking. There we go. Take all this off. So now that's all sticky, so you need to make sure that you don't touch all your sticky, because then it's hanging on your oh, Kathy, yeah, Kathy. It's yeah. Make sure you can watch back, Kathy, and like, comment, and share to make a chance for the $50 gift certificates. And Monday I will be here again with the Mystical Winter Collection, and on Wednesday Charlene will be here, but she will be here she will be 8:30 because she needs to put her son to bed. There we go. And this is going to, oh, now I can choose. No, I cannot choose. This is going to be the back, because this is not the same. So I cut it like this. So what I'm doing, I'm kind of lifting this up because I want to try to line it up perfectly. So put this tip down. You kind of go, don't try to put it down all at the same time. And then I go around like this. Kind of trying to see, and I think it's good. You see, so now I have that. And now my plan was, again, to line this one up, like build something with the houses. I'm first going to put a lid on, because I also could have done like houses underneath here. I can also cut like a little border here, like with snow or something. But
It looks like a Christmas wish jar.
a Christmas wish jar. Yeah. Yes. Do we have because we have the little labels, of course. Do I have the stamps here? I do. What do we have? Wish jar. So I have wish jar. I don't have Christmas, but I probably have something Christmassy in stamps. So this one has double-sided adhesive on the back. So again, this is the Tim Holtz silver cardstock. So that's one, and then of course I want to have it on the back as well, because otherwise I don't like it. You can also make this like a double card, because you can make a score line here if you do a double one. What I did here, I just did a white piece on the back. But that's up to you, of course. I see I did not line this up perfectly in the front, I think, but oh yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, you see, this is beautiful by itself, I have to say. But I wanted to use the houses, or am I just going to put some trees here? Just keep it simpler, or add some. I have all that, all that fun stuff to play with, like the little trees. But it's kind of. I like that a lot, just like that. So I might just save these for Monday, because I cut some slimline cards to work with this as well. But I like the star in the back there, so that just turned out really pretty. I have snowflakes that I can add. You see that? Or I can add a snow. I'm just going to do the wire first around, because I actually really like it like this. You see, so that turned out totally different than I was thinking that I was going to do. But you see with the background there, you see the color, like this color comes back in the background. And that's Ilse and Charlene. They really think about everything. It all always comes together. So am I going to do that with the white as well? I'm going to do it with the... I might do the natural one, because that's that color from the star. Or did I bring my white? I think I did bring my white twine as well. But where else? I can see it. Did I bring it? I think I did. Oh yeah, I did. It's kind of off-white a little bit. I don't have real white. Oh, I like that better. Okay, go to this one. And then I'm going to decide what I'm going. So the houses I will just save for Monday, because I think this just does it already. So you see, it's just the paper that does the trick here for me. And then I'm going to make a knot first, and then I'm going to see what I'm going to do with what I'm going to attach here. You see here I did the little branches from the collection, and don't hide the beautiful star. Yeah, I know, Jona, that's what I think as well. The paper, that's how beautiful the paper is, honestly. Ta-da, that's why I always change my plan. So now I'm basically prepared for Monday. I actually already cut something for Monday as well. So, but I'm going to use the houses then, because I was going to do like embossing. Oh, else I let it go. Don't do it. I was going to use embossing powders and that kind of stuff, which is still cool, but maybe I'm going to just add a snowflake to this. So trim that off, and then I'm going to see what I'm going to do with the top. You see, so I have all that fun stuff here that I'm now going to use for Monday, because those houses, you can see like slimline cards, like that's what's kind of in my head as well. Of course the journal, but yeah, these little trees, the amount of times I use those little trees. I also use that, oh yeah, I did bring that one, this one, you see. I did make like a...
Those are from the snowy...
That's the same collection. Yeah, it's Snow Winners. Yeah, exactly. The trees, yeah. Yeah. My life should be longer. Diane, that class, the mason jar class, was 3 hours. My goodies, I was dead after. It was so tiring, but it was so much fun, so much fun. But I'm actually going to, because we're going to do, I'm going to do a class with air as well. I will post the details. But so that, but I do want to have, because it's actually so pretty, I might just add this one here. I like that. I'm going to edge that a little bit. Or am I going to do that with, I'm going to edge it first, but I'm thinking if I want to add some embossing powder to that one. See, I don't know. I'm going to try one with embossing powder. Just a second. Then I still need some release sheet that I should have here. Somebody asking something? Is the video pausing? Not on the screen, Anna.
Well, I think someone else said it was.
Oh, okay. Are we good?
So, now it's
Yeah. Okay, it keeps stopping for me now. Okay. Are we good again?
Yeah.
Okay. And we really have good internet here, so I don't understand it, but we'll look into it. Is it Facebook? Yeah. 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 I actually got with the class that I did for crafters home, I got cut they cut me off after an hour and 20 minutes. And although it says that you can do more time, but it cut me off. And apparently that is a Facebook thing as well. They can just kick you off. Let's see how this turned out. And then I'm going to add that. But you can see that that would be really nice as a... Maybe if I have time in the weekend, I might turn it around and use the houses in a snow globe one from this one. But we'll see. I'm camping, but I'm not going anywhere because the kids love it. They love it. We went to the zoo as well. We did something dinosaur yesterday, which was great. Pausing? Yeah? It doesn't pause for me on my iPad, Anna. Yeah. For me, it just keeps going. Yeah. Yours keeps... Yeah. It's strange because my iPad is okay, I think. Or maybe it's paused now. Oh, yeah, okay. Could be.
It's really short.
Yeah. Oh, I should use the other one, correct? Because this is not a embossing tool. Well, it's going. It's going. So now I still see a tiny bit of the grey, which I like. Okay, that's that one. Every 2 to... Oh, you know, you would be happy with that if I don't talk that much. So, there's an... No. There we go. I think that's nice. So I'm going to put that snowflake. So that's also from that page, from that die from Ilse and Charlene. Oh, I love it. Okay, so I'm going to attach that. Thank you, Denise. Thank you. Gaan we weer? Yeah. I don't know. Okay. Going to attach that on the... where I put it, kind of glued it together. So I'm kind of gluing that on the twine, piece of twine. And then I think that's going to be it for today, because I just love it as it is. I have a little, wait, it's a little snowflake. Oh, I like that actually. Let's say this is a Vellum Snowflake from the set. And there's actually a dot on there that is from the, I also have a bit of glitter dots. Oh, that's nice. But this is the dot that's coming out of a reinforcement. So I'm going to attach a tiny glue on that, because it actually looks cool on there. It stopped. Yeah. I don't know. I'm sorry. But you can always watch back if it stopped. It's actually nice on there, because now I have a little bit of vellum on there as well. Kind of gives it a little bit more interesting. And then the silver comes back from the lid. I think I like that. And that's it. And I can do a, you know, I can do a Merry Christmas here if I want to. I could, but in the snowflakes doesn't, you know, I could do a border from Ilse and Charlene on here, but, or just like a Merry Christmas. And I can do a, like a white piece on the back, and that you can write something on there. So I didn't do that on here yet, but I can do that later. Or you can make it a double one. But I think that is it for today. I'm in love with these. Anna will take beautiful pictures and post it for you on our social media, of course, on Facebook, Instagram. And don't forget to check out our YouTube channel, because there's a lot of people that are not on Facebook. And all our videos go to YouTube as well. So I want to thank you all for watching. I'll see you again on Monday. Want to wish you all a fantastic weekend. And don't forget, Spotlight 15 on the fall collection, the Mystical Winter collection from Ilse and Charlene. Normally ends on Tuesday. We extend it to Wednesday, because Wednesday Charlene will be here at 12:30. So bye bye. See you next time.